Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you for the witnesses for being here today. My questions will be for Ambassador Waltz. American service members are in the Middle East risking their lives in the war with Iran. How many U.S. troops have been wounded in the Iran war?
My understanding from the Defense Department's latest numbers is over 100, but about 70% or 90% of those have immediately returned to duty.
Okay. That number is wrong. According to the Defense Casualty Analysis System, 482 American troops have been wounded. Now, it's not surprising to me that you did not know the answer to that. The reason you are here today and in your position is because you were fired by the president from your former position as National Security Advisor. You disclosed classified information that harmed American pilots and put them at risk.
About me. That's your spin, I guess, for your next campaign commercial. I don't know.
How many American troops have been killed in the Iran war?
In these ongoing operations, 18.
Okay. Now, President Trump has repeatedly stated that Iran's military was obliterated. On March 16th, President Trump stated that Iran's military was, quote, literally obliterated, end quote. How is it possible that 482 American troops have been wounded and 18 service members killed by an Iranian military that's been purportedly obliterated?
The Iranian Navy, Air Force, air defense system, and industrial capacity have been massively damaged, if not completely ineffective. But this is a state that is trying to reconstitute. This is a regime that is obsessed with a nuclear weapon, and it's a regime that still maintains some missile and drone capability that it's firing on all of its neighbors, including our bases. I think that's a pretty common sense evaluation, but if I need to explain it to you further, I can.
You need to explain to American people how an Iranian military that's been purportedly obliterated killed 18 U.S. service members and wounded 482 service members.
As you know, 7 of those service members died in a plane crash.
Let me finish my question. And has struck multiple U.S. facilities in the Middle East repeatedly. So I'm going to show you a video from Jordan. And this is an Iranian strike. And if we could play the video, that would be great. Thank you. I would hope the Republican-controlled Foreign Affairs Committee would know how to use audio next time, but we did see the video, and it showed multiple missiles hitting this base in Jordan. Let me tell you what happened. It was disclosed later that 2 U.S. troops died in that strike from a purportedly obliterated Iranian military, and this is what Donald Trump said. He said that the Iranians, quote, did slip something through in Jordan, and if we had other operators, it would not have happened. He then went on to say, when you let other people do your job, with the United States, we let other people do a job, and sometimes it doesn't work out so well. So let me ask you this question. Do we still have American troops stationed in Jordan right now?
Doesn't surprise me that you're referring to Al Jazeera. In terms of your video, I'm here as the UN ambassador, but I'm happy to refer you to Pete Hegseth, Secretary Hegseth's testimony yesterday. Of course, we still have.
In your opening statement, you bragged about doing a Security Council resolution on Iran. So yes, Iran is in your job responsibility. Focus on it and focus on the troops that have been wounded and killed. Do not be so callous with the safety and lives of American troops. I'm going to ask you again, are U.S. troops currently stationed in Jordan?
Are
U.S. troops currently stationed in Jordan?
Try to get reelected.
I will.
You should try.
November is coming for you and this administration. Are U.S. troops stationed in Jordan? It's not even a trick question. Are they?
Of course they are.
Okay.
With a great ally.
And if Donald Trump doesn't trust the Jordanians to protect U.S. troops, do you trust them? Who are we going to have protect U.S. troops? They are exposed right now in the Middle East, repeatedly
hear this
being
from you
exposed to
in the
Iranian missiles
when they died
and
under the
missile
Biden
strikes and drones.
administration.
You don't even know how many U.S. troops were wounded
And did
in
nothing
this
about
Iran
it.
war. Shame on you for not even know
Died
basic
under the Biden
facts.
administration.
You are the U.S. ambassador,
Iran,
and you
and
don't
you
even
did
know how many
silence.
U.S. troops were wounded in the Iran war. You got that wrong.
Last
You should be
administration, and now you
shameful.
got-
You don't know basic facts.
Because it's
you
Donald
should
Trump.
resign.
Your Trump
You don't even
derangement
care
syndrome.
about the number of U.S. troops that were wounded.
Someone who has never
You did
served,
not know
some
how many
never
U.S.
buried
troops were
troops.
wounded.
I've
You gave
got
false
the
information to Congress.
here of
You should be
troops I've
ashamed
buried.
of yourself
This
for
is
not even
ridiculous.
knowing how many U.S. troops were wounded
Mr. Chairman.
in the Iranian war.
The gentleman's